Hey everybody, thanks for taking a look at this video today of this nice Jeep Liberty. My name is Nathan. Welcome to my video. Thanks for taking a look at this and other things on my channel here. This Jeep we're looking at is a 2009 Jeep Liberty Limited four-wheel drive, 3.7 liter four-wheel drive. A very nice, clean Jeep with very reasonable mileage. 127,000 miles on this Jeep Liberty. I think that's very reasonable for a 2009 car. This one is loaded and well equipped. It's a limited, so you can see the factory chrome wheels right there. Runs and drives excellent. Everything works. Has no needs whatsoever. This is the factory tow package here on the back. Mopar. Factory tow package, limited, really nice Liberty. Stone white on the outside with beige interior. It is leather, it has heated seats, has a lot of other nice things. Let's take a look here. The body is very nice. There's no damage of any kind, no major scratches. The chrome wheels are in excellent shape, as you can see here. Tires are 235, 60, 18. All four tires were recently replaced. So you can see the tread here. The fronts are about 7/32 tread. The rears have a little more at 9/32 tread. The brakes, you can see the rotors right here are brand new. So I just had the front brake pads and rotors replaced. So those are new, along with the rear brake pads and rotors replaced. So it has new brakes all around. You can see the rear tread here, a little more than the front. There's the new rear brakes, rear brake pads and rotors. Actually, this caliper was also replaced. It was sticking a little bit, so we replaced that caliper. So new brakes and rotors all around, new caliper right here. Also, the serpentine belt was just replaced. The oil was just changed. The rear shocks here in the rear were also replaced. And in the engine, which we'll look at here in a little bit, I had done a complete tune-up. So it had new spark plugs, new spark plug wires, and new coils. This is the type of setup that has both plugs and both coils and wires. So this had new spark plugs, coils, and wires, the serpentine belt, the oil change, the shocks here in the back, and then you can see the shock right there, the black right there. That's the new rear shocks. So those, and then all the brakes. So it is good to go for a long time. Shouldn't need anything for quite some time. It runs and drives excellent. I like to make separate videos of me driving the car, but if you look on my channel near this video, you should see a video of me driving it, and I will also demonstrate the four-wheel drive, which works perfectly fine on this. So take a look at that as well. I welcome your comments or feedback or suggestions, so feel free to leave one. So before we go inside, I want to also show and talk about the roof. So these Jeeps that had this, this is Jeep's Skyview sunroof, or what used to be. So it's a giant fabric roof panel here, and what you can see, it doesn't work. It's been sealed and taped shut by the Jeep dealer. This is their fix for it. So it is sealed, it is taped, it is secured shut. It does not operate anymore. Those are very problematic on all of these Liberties. There is no fix for them. The Jeep dealer will not fix them. The only thing they will do is that, which they did for the prior owner. There's no way to fix it. Unless you're really creative, there is no way to fix it. So it is what it is. It's sealed shut. It doesn't cause any trouble. It's just not operational anymore. They don't have parts to fix them anymore. The manufacturer that made them is out of business. So there's no helping them unless you could find a really good used one, and we're very creative to install it. But even then, most likely it will break because it just wasn't a great design. So that's the only real flaw on this car, but all it really amounts to is that it's one It's one feature. Let's look under the hood now and then take a look inside. It's one feature that, that just isn't there anymore, but it is what it is. So, still a nice Jeep, still very mechanically sound, 4-wheel drive, tow package, all of that. Spark plugs are down below. There's a new serpentine belt. Take a listen to the engine here. All right. Air conditioning works. Wonderful. It's a heavy hood. All right, let's take a look inside. Oh, also, before we do that, one feature. Now, we can do this first. It has factory remote start, and I want to demonstrate it to you. So, it has factory remote start, power windows, power locks, power mirrors, power seats. Driver's side seat is very nice overall. A little cracking. This is vinyl. They call it leather, but it's vinyl. A little bit of cracks right there, little cracks right there, but still nice and soft and clean. This is just a little stain of some sort that I didn't want to rub too hard to try to get off. The bolster and the upper part of the seat are very nice. It says Jeep on the back. By the way, I did forget to mention in the beginning, the most recent owner had this Jeep since 2015. I actually sold it to them 2015 with 70,000 miles. So the most recent owner, nice big box there with this removable tray. Most recent owner had it since 2015 until current, from 70,000 miles until now with 127. A little bit of cracking right here, but this is still very nice and operates like it should. A couple cup holders, the 4-wheel drive controls. Let's get in here. It has clean Carfax history as well. They took very good care of it, I would say, and they are actually who had the roof sealed shut by the Jeep dealer about a year ago. So little wear right there on the top of the steering wheel, but the rest of it is very smooth and nice and clean. There's our exact mileage, 127,639. It does indeed have a full tank of gas I just put in it. Compass, exterior temperature display, and the radio station you're on right there is kind of nice. There's a little storage cubby right here. Memory seat 1 and 2 right there. There's HomeLink garage door opener for your garage door. Air conditioning works great. Like, you can't tell on a video, of course, but it is freezing cold coming out right now. The tow haul button for towing. So here is the heated seats, both sides, of course. Downhill assist control, electronic stability program off, which is like traction control assist. This button is for the outlet that's in the rear, which I will show you when we go in the back seat. Automatic climate control, original radio. It does have satellite radio. It's not turned on, but it does have the feature. There's an aux input right here. So there's that. Auto dimming rearview mirror right there. Yeah, let's take a look at some more. The carpets are Very clean, very nice. Back seat was really hardly not used, hardly used, and it wasn't used with the previous owners. Here's the plug that I was just speaking of. It has a regular conventional plug right there, so you can charge things or a laptop or what have you. You just have to push that button in the front to turn power on to it. But there's that. Some cup holders in the rear. Seats fold down, of course, like that. Real easy, nice and flat. It has the Infinity sound system also, which was an upgrade. Show you the subwoofer here in the back in a moment. There's a little bit of rust here on both. I think it has on both sides here in the dog legs inside the door jambs. It is what it is. Cleaner that whoever buys this can keep it. The less that will progress. And the beauty of it is you can't see it when the door is closed. There's a couple little bubbles right there on the edge of the tailgate also, but that's still looking pretty good. Bottom of the tailgate is pretty clean. It's a little bit on the edge, but again, can't see it on the outside. So as long as it's kept clean, it should stay good for a while. The rest of the jambs are very clean. Tow hitch we already mentioned. So here we are in the rear. There's the Infinity sound system badge. It's got a speaker back here. This compartment, you turn these like so. And this lifts up, so there's another storage area down here, which is kind of nice to keep emergency items or whatever you like, tools. So nice hard plastic panel. So there's that. The jack and tools are right here. Yeah, so when the seats are folded flat, it has a nice amount of space back here. Here's the headliner on the inside. There is a little bit of staining to it from when it was leaking previously, when that sunroof didn't work, and again now it's been sealed shut, so it is good. So there's that, and then also in classic Jeep fashion, there's a secret button right here that says window that a lot of people that own these don't even ever end up knowing, but that opens just this window here, and then you can load stuff that way. So nice and clean in there. I like that. I've always enjoyed cars that have the window that opens separately because you can quickly throw things in without having to open the whole tailgate. But yeah, a little less rust on this side, little spot right here, but not there. So it is what it is. Can't change the rust, but still a very solid and nice Jeep. This has a hard panel on the back if you have children. It'd be good for a built-in kick mat. Passenger side seat wasn't used very much either with the previous owner, which is probably why it's nearly perfect. So it doesn't have the little bit of cracking like the driver's side did, but power also on this side. I think that's everything in there. Oh, let's show you the remote start real quick. Take another walk around. Really a nice shape, and it's really nice looking, and it's of course as I like to say, but I believe a lot of SUV for the money. So here's the key. So you lock it, push this one twice, it honks at you. The push twice over here on the left will open that rear glass. You can see the little picture right there. So the squiggle arrow is the remote start. The one on the left is the rear glass. So it'll pop that rear glass that we just looked at a moment ago. And also, while it's remote started, as you can see, the lights will come on to give you a visual confirmation that it has, in fact, started. There are separate fog lights here. So that's the normal headlights and fog lights turned on together. So I put the key in and turned it on, so now it's running like normal. So anyway, take another look around here. Thanks again for watching. Leave me any comments or suggestions. Please subscribe to my channel if you like. If you like to see cars that I present and talk about, that'd be very cool. This is a nice Jeep. This is, you know, regardless of the Skyview roof problem, which they all have, this is a very nice Jeep. It's mechanically sound. The miles are very reasonable. It's clean. It's nice. I mean, it's very good looking. The chrome wheels are beautiful, you know, and being a limited, it's of course just less limiteds out there than the normal models. So this is a more nicely appointed model. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch this all the way through if you have, and feel free to call or text me if you'd like to see it or have any questions. Thanks again for watching, and make sure you check out my driving video, which I'm about to make next. Bye-bye.